The information presented in this program is provided for educational purposes only and should not be used as investment, tax, or legal advice. Please consult an advisor before implementing any of the specific ideas discussed.
Hi, Suzanne here. Today we're going to talk about traveling outside of your state but still in the United States and how your policy is covered. So I'm going to have you listen in on a call, and maybe this can help clear up any questions you might have. So here we go.
Hi, Suzanne. If I have a Medicare supplement and I'm traveling on vacation, I come down with a cold and I'm worried about it turning into strep throat and want to go get it checked out by a doctor, how would that work with my Medicare supplement?
Okay, so the way a Medicare supplement works, just remember Medicare is your primary insurance. So when you go to that doctor or end up in the hospital or whatever, Medicare is going to pay first, and then your supplemental pays second. With the Medicare supplement policy, as long as it is a modernized standard policy, then you can go to any doctor, any hospital that participates with Medicare. So as long as they take Medicare, then you'll be fine to go to them, as long as it is a modernized plan, supplemental insurance.
Okay, great. So if I have a Medicare Advantage plan with a PPO network, how would that work?
Okay, so a Medicare Advantage plan works completely differently than a Medicare supplement. So remember, your Medicare Advantage plans, they are all network driven. So the way the PPO Medicare Advantage plans work is they have a list of preferred providers. That's why it's called a PPO, a preferred provider organization. And what that means is you do have coverage outside of your state, for example, but the way I can explain it is the carrier still has a list of preferred providers. So let's say you're in Arizona or wherever you're at. You would want to check to see if there's a preferred provider that's in the network in that state, and then you would still get in-network cost sharing. If it is out, let's say you can't find a doctor in the network, with a PPO, at least you have coverage. It's just you're going to pay a little more money to see that doctor because it'll be considered as out of network. So the PPO gives you in-network options and out-of-network options. And you're out of network, you just pay more money, but you still have some coverage.
Okay. So if I had a Medicare Advantage that was an HMO, how would that work?
Okay, so your HMOs, they're a little trickier because they are all completely network driven. So your HMOs mean you basically have to stay in the network unless it's a emergency or life-threatening emergency. So for example, you said you're getting strep throat or something like that. That's really not an emergency or life-threatening emergency. So if you are outside of the network, then you're not going to have any coverage. Now, some carriers do have networks outside of the state, so you'd want to just double check with your plan to see if they have a network outside that's an HMO network. And the way to do that is you would want to call the number on the back of that HMO card if that's the plan that you decided to go with. So does that answer some of your questions for you?
Yes, thanks a lot.
Okay, well, if you thought this video was helpful, feel free to forward it to any of your friends, and just keep your eye out for my next video. Thank you.